Hey guys, welcome. Happy New Year's. I hope you had an awesome New Year's Eve. You didn't party too hard, or you're not too hard done by on this day. Alright guys, and thank you so much for tuning in. We're using 3 decks today, and our subject today, we're going to be talking about where will we be a year from now. That's what I want to know from tarot. For the entire collective, I want to know. So I've asked the powers that be, I've asked the universe and spirit while I was shuffling my cards ahead of time to please bring the cards forward in a way and the messages forward in a way that they had multiple meanings and could apply to many different situations, because I want to reach as many of you today as possible. And I am using the Rider deck today. This is not a deck that I normally use, but it called to me today. And when I look at it, I see the word challenges. So this Rider deck is going to represent the challenges that we're going to be facing in this oncoming year. And we'll sort of work our way through the journey as to where we're going to get to in the upcoming year here. Alrighty guys, so let's go ahead and get started. So universe, spirit, if you can please pull cards in a way that they apply to many people. Give these messages to me in a way that everybody can hear what they need to hear on this journey, giving them some guidance in the upcoming year. I want to know where we're going to be a year from now. And I can feel them starting to go, guys. Yep. And they almost went off to the side there. So this is the first one we're going to start with. Interesting. So the Seven of Pentacles. So the Seven of Pentacles represents an abundant harvest. So not just the abundance of the harvest, but of the groundwork that has to get put in to attain that abundant harvest. So this is something that you're working towards for the year. This year might represent a year of work, working for the future, putting in that groundwork so that you can harvest those pentacles. I also have the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is a great card to get. Cups represents emotion. So this Nine of Cups, I've heard it called a wish fulfillment card. This is like your wishes coming true. To me, this is definitely tied into this abundant harvest. This groundwork that you're going to put in this year will be paying off. Ooh, and the Sun card, beautiful. The Sun card is a good omen card. It represents positive things manifesting for you. This is definitely tied into your abundant harvest though too, guys. So, but it's not just the work that you're doing. This is speaking to other forces in the outside world and around you, and possibly on the other side of the veil, that are doing their part to try and contribute to your journey forward. Ooh, and I have the King of Wands. Okay, but he's not upright here. So this is going to be your challenge. Your challenge is going to be staying focused, keeping with that passion, that ambition, and that drive in moving forward in this journey. So let's see what the Wisdom Oracle cards have to say about this. I can already start to see this journey in my mind of working towards whatever this goal is, working towards this abundance in whatever aspect of your life this is. And guys, this might not just be finance. This might be speaking to, maybe you're looking for romance, you're looking to start a romantic relationship. And it's going to take being open. It's going to take possibly some emotional work on your side to put you in a spot where you can attain whatever this is, guys. I also have Between Worlds. So Between Worlds speaks of a transitional period. This is what this year is going to be for you. And that's why it's all about that work. It's the transition to get to the next stage of where you want to be, of the abundant harvest, of the Nine of Cups. I do have exchanging gifts. See, this is what I was feeling in the Sun card. You're not alone on this journey. There are some sort of other forces at work that are doing their best to try and help you along, to bring opportunities your way, help to open up those doors that you're seeking and moving forward. I do have chop wood as well. So chop wood, I can speak to a need to just do the everyday task that you've done, all the bigger picture stuff, and now you have to wait for opportunities to come to you. And this might be where your King of Wands comes into play, and maybe feeling like you're meeting some obstacles, feeling like you're meeting some setbacks, feeling like your momentum isn't quite what you would like it to be in this journey forward, like it's taking too long. So you're going to have a tough time keeping up that passion, keeping up that ambition, that drive during these chop wood times where you have to wait for opportunities to avail themselves. But that Sun card, the exchanging gift, says that there are other forces at work that are working to bring these opportunities to you. And mending. Interesting. So this mending does speak to mending relationships. It speaks to healing. This might be mending relationships in your life. This might be mending the direction that your life is going towards. This is all about building. It's all about growing. It's all about healing. So it's not just speaking to relationships. It can be speaking to many aspects of your life and that work that you're putting in to help to grow and evolve it. You know what? I feel like I need 2 more of these cards. I see the number 2 in my mind here. So we have message in a bottle. What a great card to get. Message in a bottle is like good news on the way. This is tied into your Sun card. This is tied into your exchanging gifts. This is tied into positive things manifesting for you to help you on your way. Opportunity as well, tied into your chop wood, because there's going to be those times where you have done what you need to do. And now there are other forces that need to come into play to bring opportunity your way. You cannot, you have no control over whatever these opportunities are. You have to let them play out in their own time. I also have the Imagine card. Perfect. This Imagine card also speaks of the need to picture in your mind what you want this new future to look like, what you're looking for, where you want to be within a year. Be able to form this in your mind, this 9 of Cups, this wish, so that you can then manifest it in the real world. And also so that the powers that be can understand what it is that you want, so they can help to bring these opportunities forward to help you manifest this in the real world as well. Alrighty guys, so I only have so much space to work with, so I'm going to shuffle everything slightly over, and then we are going to work with my tarot deck to help clarify these cards. And I'll probably pull some back into play as well. Alrighty, so let's see what tarot has to say about these guys. So we do have the 3 of Swords. So the 3 of Swords can represent that heartbreak. It can represent that separation. And this might be part of your challenges as well, and something that you're dealing with. Maybe for some of you it ties into mending. It might be mending your heart. It might be mending a relationship, because part of the 3 of Swords is a separation with the chance of reconciliation. So it doesn't necessarily speak to romance, but it can speak to a relationship with somebody in your life. This 3 of Swords can also speak of separating yourself from something, and that might tie back into this between worlds and your transitional period. So you're separating yourself from the past and moving forward into a new future. I also have the Knight of Wands. So this Knight of Wands can represent swift change. He can also represent moving and moving on, like physically moving homes. And this might be part of what your goal is. This might be what you're working towards this year. Maybe you're looking to build your, or not build your own home, but own your own home. That's what you're building towards, buying a home. This can also represent, like I said, swift change, moving on again ties back into between worlds, right? So you're transitioning. This is a transitional period this year, moving from where you are and putting in that work for that abundant harvest, guys. I also have the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups represents an emotional victory. This is a lot like the Nine of Cups. So this is like your wish coming true. There's going to be some healing. There's going to be some emotional victory. There's going to be some celebrating. There's going to be some happiness that's going to come this year. This is all part of this transition for you and moving closer towards what you're looking for. I also have the Star card. So she represents hope. She represents clarity. Definitely hope for a bright future, guys. And the Knight of Swords, interesting. So this Knight of Swords, he represents victory in truth and honesty. So staying the course, being true to yourself, even when you feel like that ambition and that drive is lacking, being able to push yourself to keep moving forward. I also have the World card. Beautiful. This World card represents positive things manifesting for you as well. But these are not ones that show up out of the blue. These are ones that you are having to earn by putting in that groundwork all year long for this abundant harvest. Because this entire year is going to be about working. It's going to be about working and progressing towards the goals. And sometimes you're going to have a burst of speed towards this, and other times it's going to slow down. I also have the Empress card. The Empress card is all about growth. Perfect. She fits absolutely perfectly for this read. This is a growing year for you in moving forward, navigating obstacles, navigating challenges, learning how to dig deep when you feel like that ambition or that drive is lacking, to keep pushing forward, but also learning that patience when you need to wait for something to come to you as well. And the Devil card, interesting. So this Devil card is a destructive force in your life, something negative, something toxic, something that you need to move away from. This might have been the trigger for whatever this is that started off your journey for Between Worlds, for choosing to move forward in the future. This is what you're moving away from. So we each have our own, if you're working towards finances, you're looking towards improving your finances, then this would be not having enough, right? This would be having trouble paying your bills. This would be having that feeling like that part of your life is lacking. If it's speaking to love, it would be the same thing. You're looking at, the Devil card would represent sort of that loneliness, that thing that's missing in your life. So you're moving away from that. If it's a heartbreak and you're healing from a heartbreak to move on, that's what it represents as well, those negative emotions. This speaks to the negativity that you are moving away from to build for the future. I also have the Magician card. Excellent. This Magician card represents having all the tools that you need to be successful in your life, believing in yourself while moving forward. This is going to play a big part of your journey too, having that self-confidence, trusting in your decisions, staying true to your path, like the Knight of Swords says. And the Death card, again, transition, right? So just like our Between Worlds, we got another transitional card. So closing the door on one chapter of your life and beginning a new one. We also have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is about choosing a path. So this is a choice that you are going to be making this year. Maybe you've already started the path. You've already started this journey. But definitely there's going to be other obstacles along the way. And there will be times where you still have to choose. But you can see in this card, both paths are positive. There's not a negative path to take. It's just a fact that he has to choose a path. A choice will have to be made. Do I go this way or do I go that way? And trusting in your intuition and being true to yourself and what you feel is the right path, trusting in your choices, believe in yourself, will help you to go in the right direction. And the Six of Wands, what a great card to get. That Six of Wands represents triumph over obstacles. So all these different obstacles that are going to come up along the way, whether they're emotional, they're financial, whatever they are for each and every one of you, what that Devil card represents, the mending, all of it, you will be able to overcome it if you persevere and believe in yourself and move forward. That's what all the cards are telling me today. What an absolutely wonderful read, guys. This is going to be an exciting year. It will have its share of struggles, but at the end of it all, guys, there will be an abundant harvest. Alrighty, thank you so much for tuning in. And again, Happy New Year's. Take care.